Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today what we're going to be doing is looking at the origins of Molecule Man, aka Owen Reece. We've all had those days, right? You're stuck in a dead-end job, your boss is a nightmare, and you feel like a tiny invisible cog in a giant uncaring machine. Well, meet Owen Reece. In 1963, Owen wasn't a god. He wasn't a super soldier, he was a scrawny, anxious lab technician working at a nuclear plant. He was the guy people walked past without making eye contact. He was the lonely, he was frustrated, and he was tired. Honestly, he's probably the most relatable character in Marvel history, at least until he accidentally ripped a hole in the fabric of reality. So, it's just another Tuesday for Owen. He's tired, he's distracted, and he makes a mistake. He triggers a particle generator that blasts him with a massive dose of unknown radiation. Now, usually in comics, this turns you into a giant green rage monster or gives you stretchy arms. But for Owen, it did something much more terrifying. It gave him control over everything. Not just fire or ice, but the very building blocks of existence. Molecules. Think about that for a second. If you can control molecules, you can turn air into gold, a brick wall into glass, or if you're feeling particularly petty, turn your boss's morning coffee into sulfuric acid. But here's the twist. Owen didn't feel like a god. He still felt like that scared, lonely lab tech. Marvel does this brilliant thing where they show that his powers were actually limited by his own brain, because he thought he could only affect inorganic matter. That's all he could do. He was the most powerful being in the multiverse, but he was trapped by his own low self-esteem. He didn't want to rule the world because he was evil. He wanted to rule the world because he wanted people to finally stop ignoring him. He wanted a seat at the table, and he decided to flip the table over to get it. When he first shows up in Fantastic Four number 20 and later crosses paths with the Avengers, he's a mess. He's wearing this goofy green suit with lightning bolts, holding a wand that he thinks he needs to focus his power. But as the years go on, we see Owen evolve. He becomes the ultimate wild card. He's the guy Dr. Doom manipulates during the Secret Wars. He's the man who holds the entire multiverse in his hands, yet all he really wants is a quiet life and some TV. He's a reminder that even if you give nobody the power of a god, they still have to carry the baggage of being human. So next time you feel small or overlooked at your job, just remember Owen Reece. He went from being the guy who fixed the lights to the guy who could rewrite the laws of physics. Just maybe try to avoid the radioactive particle generator, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and you will be in the loop of everything that I am uploading. Keep it Marvel mad. Until next time.